Hi, it's September 10th and time to harvest the Richelieu apples. I've tried one before, put a video up of it, but here we are at the tree, and as you can see, they're fully red, fully ripe. Let me just pull this off, a little twist, pick it up, pops right off. Now, what I like about an apple, apples that have this, covering bloom is what it's called. It's kind of fuzzy. Let me get the sunlight here, and let's gives it a dull color, but that can shine up. Just let me shine it up on my shirt here. It's like a waxy finish, and you just polish it up. Don't polish it up before you're about to eat it, because that's protection for the apple. But you just polish it up. You don't need to wax an apple, wash it. Just rub it off. A little bit of a lopsided apple, but look how beautiful red that is. Shiny. You can almost see yourself in it. If you let's see what that is. I'll have to look that up, see what that makes that mark. I'm still learning. So it wouldn't store too well because of that, because that skin would probably crack and then split. But that is one beautiful apple, about 3 inches in diameter. A little bit of rusting at the stem end. A little bit of ribs seen in the bottom. My wife wanted me to pick a couple of these for her, and I said, well, they're ready. The deer come up to this limb here, reach up and pluck at the limb. So they've knocked all the apples off this. They keep shaking it. All the apples are going to be on the floor anyway, on the ground anyway, in a week. So time to pick them. Just twist. They come off with just barely a touch. Barely a touch. So I've got 4 of them. I picked one the other night. There, that's the smallest one. They're kind of lopsided. They look like they've been through a windstorm, kind of blown sideways. You can see that. But it's a healthy tree. Now this apple is very reminiscent of a Macintosh, although it's got a thinner skin which chews up very easily. Very sweet. It's a mild flavor, I would call it. It's sweetened up quite a bit from the video that I did recently, which was about a week and a half ago, taste testing it. So they're sweeter than that now. And there's the tree. It's fairly a open center tree. Likes to spread, as you can see. Pretty good grower though. I don't see, I mean, the leaves at this time of year, September, look at the leaves. They're still large and green. A lot of times leaves this time of year have all been attacked by insects, and they're pretty beat up. A lot of trees have smaller leaves. Okay, small leaves typically means the tree's not as fast of a grower. So look for a large leaf tree. That's a Nova Easy Grow. If you're looking to pick a tree up at the local big box store, yeah, go ahead. Look at all. If you're going for a Fuji, find the Fuji with the largest leaves on it, and it'll be the fastest grower. So some of the other. Now this is a Honeycrisp. This tree doesn't look too great. The leaves sometimes turn yellow like that, and it might be also water, needs water. My son Fuji over here. I'm in the cabin orchard. There's the cabin over there. This is a Sun Fuji, and any apples that may fall get picked up every night by the deer. So I have 2 does and 2 fawns here that frequent this orchard every night. There's a Fuji, more of a pale apple. pale, not a dark red. Look at this Honeycrisp tree over here. Look at these apples. This limb had about twice as many apples on it. And I've been picking them off, and they've just been growing like crazy. I don't know if you can tell the size of that apple there. That apple is a huge Honeycrisp. That's got to be, it looks like 4 inches in diameter. And they're all growing. So this is the first crop of these Honeycrisp. As you can tell, only the spurs near the center of the tree have cropped much. So next year, it'll be cropping out farther on the limbs. But that's the first year of it. And this limb was left on the tree simply for this purpose. I saw spurs on it, and I said, well, I'm going to have some that survive the deer. It'll be inside the fence. Here's I think this is the Gala. This tree has been, it looks like an open center tree now, doesn't it? It's got 3 main trunks, as you can see there. The one in the back was actually the central leader. Well, this tree is no longer a central leader type tree. It is now a spreading tree, and the deer come in every night and pull at those limb tips, pull it down, and eat every leaf they can, and knock off every apple that will come off. They also enjoy the Golden Delicious. Every day I have fewer Golden Delicious. I think this might actually be a smoothie. Golden Glory, which is a Golden Delicious sport. And it has less apples every day too, because the deer knock them off. Here's my Rome, and these apples are tiny. Okay, this tree was the one that was girded, and it did survive the summer. I see a broken branch up top there. It did survive the summer, but it grew nothing but small apples. So I'm going to try some bridge grafts on the bottom, bridging the chewed up area of the bark. And my McCown tree. There's the McCown. They're starting to red up a little bit. Over here is a red court, a red sport of a Cortland. And as you can see, a little bit striped yet on the shady side. On the sunny side, they're almost full red. A little bit of striping. These trees are mostly on M107 or 106 stock or M111. So they took a few years to mature. This is a Sun Fuji that had a big timber tree dropped on it. That's why the top's busted off. But it's putting out some apples now. Look at that tree, just loaded. And a couple broken branches on it too. Good year for apples all around, and everybody's farmed in the area. Well, the orchard is fulfilling its task. I put it out here to attract deer and to give me some apples for eating, and it is doing that. And so it's a success, and I'm happy.